In this video, we are going to gently untangle the difference between the natural passage of time and the hidden effects of sugar on your body. It might not be your age that is making you tired. If you find yourself waking suddenly between 2 and 3 a.m., alert and unable to drift back off, it is often a silent sugar crash, not simply insomnia. Tonight we will explore 7 quiet signals your body may be sending you. From that mid-afternoon fog that settles in, to the aches in your joints that seem to flare without reason, we will walk through why your energy dips after lunch, the surprising link between sugar and joint stiffness, and finally, a calm approach to steadying your blood sugar for a peaceful tomorrow. Let's take a deep breath and listen to what your body is whispering. If you are listening to this now, perhaps lying in bed and wishing for sleep to return, please know you are not alone. That frustrating wake-up around 3 o'clock in the morning is a very common event for people over 60. We often blame the changing hormones or the worries of life. We decide it is just an inevitable part of aging. But there is a well-documented physical reason tied to how we fuel our bodies, especially in the evening. This phenomenon is often called the hypoglycemic wake-up. It means your body is hitting the alarm button because it thinks it is running out of fuel. Imagine your body's energy system is like a gentle, slow-burning candle. To sleep soundly, you want that candle to burn steadily all night long. When we consume foods high in simple sugar, especially late in the day, that candle becomes a brief, intense flare. A sudden burst of high blood sugar happens, followed by a dramatic drop. The body works hard to process that rush. It releases insulin, which quickly clears the sugar from your blood. But if it clears it too efficiently, or if the original spike was too high, your blood sugar levels can fall too low while you are deeply asleep. This sharp decline is what wakes you up. The body's deepest priority is survival. When blood sugar drops critically low, the brain perceives this as an emergency. It does not know if you are simply asleep or starving, so it triggers a survival response. This is where stress hormones come into play. Your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, the very hormones designed to make you alert and ready to run. Adrenaline, especially, is a powerful chemical that forces your liver to release its stored sugar, stabilizing your blood levels. But adrenaline and sleep are natural enemies. You are suddenly wide awake, maybe with a racing heart, or feeling slightly anxious and shaky, all while lying still in the quiet darkness. It feels like worry, but it is actually a chemical reaction to an unbalanced evening meal. Understanding this mechanism is the first step toward peace. It removes the blame from your mind and puts the focus back on gentle nutrition. You have the power to calm this biological alarm system. To receive more soothing, evidence-based insights designed for a better night's rest, please subscribe to Senior Bedtime Radio. We are here to keep your nights safe, slow, and unhurried. Let us explore some of the quiet signs that this sugar roller coaster is active in your system, even when you are not waking up at 3 a.m. Fatigue is often dismissed as age, but a profound, unexplained tiredness that settles over you, even after a full night's sleep, can be a major signal. When your cells are constantly fighting high and low sugar levels, they become exhausted. They are not absorbing energy efficiently. This is especially true of that heavy, dull feeling that hits shortly after lunch. You might feel ready for an immediate nap, or find it difficult to concentrate on a book or a conversation. This is your body begging for metabolic stability. Another subtle sign is stiffness in the morning, or joint discomfort that seems to have no specific cause. Sugar is inflammatory. Chronic exposure to high sugar levels is linked to increasing general inflammation throughout the body. This can aggravate existing conditions like arthritis. If you notice your fingers feel a little more stiff and swollen than they should, consider what you ate the night before. Are your muscles holding tension that you cannot seem to release? A gentle reduction in added sugar may act as a natural anti-inflammatory, slowing the discomfort. We must also talk about the hidden sugar traps, especially those designed for seniors. Many foods marketed as heart-healthy, low-fat, or diet are secretly packed with sugar to improve flavor. Think of the flavored yogurts, often touted for probiotics and calcium. A single small container can easily contain 6 teaspoons of added sugar, enough to rocket your blood sugar levels. Instant oatmeal packets, another common breakfast choice, often contain flavorings like maple or brown sugar that far outweigh the nutritional benefits of the fiber. It is not just the obvious desserts we must consider. It is the sauces, the sweetened teas, the fruit juices that have had their beneficial fiber removed, leaving pure sugar water. These seemingly innocent choices set the stage for that midnight alarm. How do we begin to make changes without feeling overwhelmed or deprived? The goal is not elimination, but *stop balance. We want to flatten that energy curve, preventing the peaks so we can avoid the dips. The solution lies in how you construct your evening meal. If you choose to enjoy a sweet treat, pair it with 2 specific anchors, Naib Street. These 2 elements act as gentle speed bumps for your digestion. They slow the release of sugar into your bloodstream. Imagine having a dinner focused on protein, like a small piece of chicken or fish, and plenty of high-fiber vegetables, like broccoli or leafy greens. The fiber creates a steady, slow release of energy that can carry you smoothly through the entire night. If you must have a dessert, try having just a small, balanced portion immediately after your full meal, rather than an hour or 2 later. The protein and fat from the dinner are already at work, slowing down the impact of the sugar. This strategy may make a profound difference in the depth and length of your sleep. Let us look closely at the role of the late evening snack. Many seniors genuinely need a little something before bed. If you have an early dinner, or if you are managing specific health conditions, going 8 hours without any fuel can be difficult. The key here is to choose a snack that is low in simple carbohydrates and high in the stabilizing elements. Avoid crackers, cookies, or large pieces of fruit close to bedtime. Instead, opt for a small handful of plain nuts, like almonds or walnuts. The fat and protein in nuts provide a tiny, slow drip of energy that prevents that 3 a.m. crash without triggering the insulin spike. Another excellent choice is a tablespoon of plain cottage cheese with just a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cinnamon itself has been associated with gently regulating blood sugar levels. We must also be compassionate toward our changing bodies. As we age, our sensitivity to sweet flavors often remains strong, while our ability to taste bitter or savory flavors declines. This is a biological fact, not a personal failing. It means you naturally crave sweeter foods to get the same satisfaction you once found in less sweet things. Knowing this helps you reduce the guilt. Instead of fighting the craving, satisfy it with natural, gentle sweeteners that offer health benefits. Consider using vanilla extract, nutmeg, or a dash of stevia in your tea rather than sugar. If you need a bedtime drink, warm milk with a sprinkle of cocoa powder offers comfort without the dramatic sugar spike of pre-made hot chocolate mixes. Some seniors worry that changing their diet will interfere with their medication. This is a valid concern. Always speak with your doctor about any major dietary shifts, especially if you are managing diabetes or taking medications for blood pressure. However, managing the timing of high-sugar foods is often a universally safe step. You are not eliminating food. You are optimizing the rhythm of when you eat. For instance, if you enjoy toast in the morning, try topping it with avocado or peanut butter instead of jam. The added fat and protein keep the toast's energy steady, smoothing out the early morning rush and crash. Think about hydration as well. Sometimes, frequent waking is related to needing to use the restroom. High blood sugar can increase thirst and lead to increased urination as the kidneys work overtime. By stabilizing your blood sugar, you may naturally find your nighttime hydration stabilizes too. Reduce fluid intake in the hour or two before bed, but ensure you drink plenty of plain water throughout the day. Dehydration itself can disrupt sleep cycles. Everything in the body is connected. Let us return to the image of the steady, slow-burning candle. To foster this internal calm, begin your evening routine well before dinner. Avoid screens that stimulate the mind. Dim the lights to signal to your body that rest is approaching. And as you prepare your final meal, choose the fiber and protein deliberately, knowing you are building a quiet foundation for your sleep. It takes time for the body to adjust to a new metabolic rhythm. Do not expect perfect sleep on the first night. Be gentle with yourself. If you wake up at 3 a.m., do not jump out of bed. Remind yourself that it is likely a small chemical signal, not a major crisis. Practice a calming breathing technique. Slow breath in, long, slow breath out. This signals to your nervous system that the adrenaline is not needed. The key takeaway is that better sleep often begins not with a pill, but with the peaceful choices you make earlier in the day. By managing the way your body processes sugar, you are offering yourself a profound gift, the gift of uninterrupted rest. You are allowing your body the necessary time to repair and restore itself, rather than forcing it to fight an emergency every few hours. We encourage you to try this gentle adjustment in your evening routine for 1 week. Notice the change. Do you feel less stiff in the morning? Is that midday fatigue less severe? Most importantly, does the alarm clock on your nightstand remain unseen between midnight and dawn? These small, evidence-based steps are empowering. They restore dignity and comfort to your nights. If you found peace or clarity in this discussion, please consider subscribing and pressing the gentle notification bell. This allows us to keep delivering safe, slow, and unhurried guidance directly to your bedside. Every night deserves to feel secure. May your evening choices lead you toward a deep, unbroken slumber, and may you drift off now with comfort and peace.